They're a little bit suspicious, right? They're a little bit unemotional. The ice water in the veins, right? You know, the flying through combat and flak and everything, that's the typical pilot personality. It doesn't work at all being a CFI. That's the problem. You have 2 certificates, and if you come into this, and we've all been trained as pilots, you've all got a pilot certificate, but now you're going to be a CFI. And you have to connect with your student. You have to have a bond of trust there. In other words, when they come into the school and these guys sell them a package and they shake their hands, they have signed a contract and they said, we'll teach you to fly. That's a bond of trust. Somebody handed over money, and now it's your job to connect with these people and move them step by step through it. So competitive, success-oriented. That's pretty good for being a pilot, right? But it's not so good for being a CFI. If you're doing your job correctly, the client is actually at the center of this program. They're the ones that paid the money. They're the ones you should be concerned about improving. And you have to continuously tell yourself, that's a unique individual. It's the hardest thing to do. How many of you guys, when you were training, had a perfect training record, never had any problems, no plateaus, you just went straight through like a rocket ship, right? Everybody had a plateau, right? How many hands? Everybody hit a little trouble somewhere? Confess, raise your hand. Okay, it's not easy. We're taking somebody from nothing and we're making him into a pilot in 40, 50, 60 hours. For 200,000 years, we've been walking on the earth. For 100 years, we've been flying planes. It's not built into you. It's not natural. So it's kind of a hard thing. So somebody got you through those difficult points, right? And that was your flight instructor. And everybody think back. I want you to visualize now. Work with me. Think back to when you had that problem in the plane and you thought, geez, I paid all this money and I'm never going to make it, right? It's kind of that pit of the stomach feeling. This is going to suck. I'm going to have to tell all my friends, you know, I'm going to be one of the 80% that didn't make it. Okay? And something, you know, maybe it was landings. A lot of times it's landings. Didn't like the stalls. So you had a flight instructor that helped you through it, right? That's the person you want to be. What are the qualities of a really good flight instructor that made that happen for you? Somebody's going to write them on the board for me. Somebody's going to volunteer some words. What's a good flight instructor? What? Thoughtful. I like that. Thoughtful. Anyone else? Patient. Patient. You're going to make it work. Patient. Thoughtful. Patient. Caring. I like that. Caring. Sound like I might like this flight instructor. He's gonna help me through. Anyone else? Honest. Honest is key. Honest is key. Yeah, way in the back. Relax. Relax. Yeah, don't you love when you get in with a flight instructor and we got about 5 hours and you just got put in that seat. Relax. Anything else? Knowledgeable. What's knowledgeable? Okay, gotta have that package of. Anyone else? Fair. Is that what? Fair. Okay. Honest. Fair. Any others? Prepared. Prepared? Yeah. Ready for action. Prepared. Yes. Dedicated. I love it. You're going to be here past your 1,500 hours, right? You're going to be like Sheik. You'll have a real job, and you're going to come back and help Alfredo. I'll tell you, when we were sharing this once, I got introduced to him, and I learned that he actually flies a 737 and comes back to help. It's like, you can't believe driving the bus, how boring it can be. Point A, point B, it's 10 o'clock. We must be in Philadelphia, you know. It's the same thing. Talk about Groundhog Day. You will miss your CFI days, and he even admitted it. He said, I like it because it's people and it's creative and it's different every day. You will miss your flight instructing hours. I know it's hard to believe. You're rolling your eyes. Anyway, any others? Quick. Anyone else? Okay. Thanks, son. That's what that Embry-Riddle degree gets you, right? I get to write on the board. Did the FAA train you in any of that stuff? You got the fundamentals of instruction, right? And you went to Shepherd Air, and you memorized all that for your flight test. Done. Yeah, the FAA really did a thorough job preparing you to be a counselor or a coach, right? Just went right through there. So the things that make a great aviation educator are things you're going to have to learn on your own. And you're lucky, like I say, because you have people that will help you through that. Don't be that guy.